the arc. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Pass to Dennis. Just 5 on the clock. A fadeaway, and the shot is good. He's got 7. For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Right side, Ball takes a 3. Rockets with the rebound. And it's Houston on the break. Pass to Dennis. Hands it from downtown.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Now Reed. Pulls up on the elbow. Yep, that one goes in there.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And he's good on the first of 3. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the second free throw, good. And he makes all 3. Some worry, Doris, about a logjam up front for the Timberwolves, but it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of both Karl Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. They're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, they're right on the road to doing that.
Yeah, well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated, definitely.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
So it's the Timberwolves now after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's the 3. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Down low. Let's go. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Fires from 18, and he connects with the jumper. He's got 7.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Puts it up from 12. Dennis. They grab their own miss from deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Rockets lead by 8. 1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets 4th.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Dillingham with it, and it's blocked. The shot from the low post is good. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Houston.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
The Rockets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Minot. Now, here's Reed. He's guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Here's Minot. Here's Alexander Walker. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket. .30. Five seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Looking for a breather. And maybe just one or two things to talk about. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 13. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Just 5 to shoot. With the floater. That one misses. Fires from way outside. And so it's the Houston Rockets. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get you back to the action after. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Rockets really take control here.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
Rockets leading by 13. Here's Dennis. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Boston. And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Two on the clock, puts it up off the inbound, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Taking a look at the Rockets. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Fires away from outside. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Houston leading by 16. Three-pointer. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Inside. It's tipped.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. To the paint. Oh, that's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Connects from three-point range.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Lets it fly. They get the rebound. Fires from way outside. Goes up again. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 9.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Ball. He's coming off an excellent season.
and he'd make you pay every time he went to the line. Top 20 in free throw percentage.
And one of the better three-point shooters in the league last season. And as you said, he was really good from out deep practically every time we saw him play. Right wing. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Rockets leading by 16. And those advanced numbers, Doris, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
It's deflected. Jacks up a three. Drills it from outside. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Launches it. Oh, good on that one.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Dennis. There's the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Dennis has got 16.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
From the high post, it's rebounded by Houston.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The three. That doesn't go. He's 5 of 12 on the night. Timberwolves trail by 16. High post shot. He can't hit that time.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too, so I'm throwing it back to you.
And you're the best teammate we could have. Thank you, David.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
For three. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Fires the three. The Rockets pull it in. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. That one falls. He's got 5.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
It's blocked. Releases. They get it again. That one falls. His 2nd basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
1:51 left in the first half of the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Houston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So he gets them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. From deep, buries the long-range jumper. 8 points for him.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
1:31 left now here in the second. From outside the arc, that's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Puts up a deep 3. That one no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Puts it up from 12, and it's Houston with another.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
There's 31 seconds left here in the second. And it's denied. And they get it back. Clock is at 3 from past the arc. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more. Rockets leading by 13. Here's Dennis. He's got 16. Get the shot. And Houston again with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so that's the end of the first half. Rockets lead by 15. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.
This thing has been about as one-sided as Shaq against Kenny in a three-point contest.
Or better yet, Shaq versus Kenny in the dunk contest.
Well, actually, I'm pretty good at both. Shaq, I was in the contest in both, so be careful.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Houston Rockets. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Houston leading by 15. Drills the three-pointer.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
And for the Rockets. Fires, high post, drained for 2 points. 9 points in the game so far. The Rockets shooting it really well, 54% from the floor. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Timberwolves trail by 18. Outside ball. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets on offense. Pass to Dennis. And it's blocked. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets leading by 16. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And it falls over the rim and in. 12 points for him.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
No good on the triple.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's the three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Rockets lead by 16.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's the three. And another three for Minnesota.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
To the wing on the left. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Traps in the tray.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Over to the wing. From the top of the key, the offensive rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Timberwolves. The steal. And it's Houston on the break. There's the triple. Another miss by Houston. Timberwolves trail by 13. To the middle. Dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Houston's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, let's move coming out to the court. Come on, get back for your Timberwolves.
At the break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Unloads from 13, and he comes up with the deuce. 17 points in the game.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Rockets leading by 11. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
From the arc. Rebounded by Dennis.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Down low. It's deflected. Puts up a three. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here's what the Rockets' schedule looks like. On Sunday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Off target with the open look.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Pass to Dennis. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dennis has got 23 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
.151 left to play in the third. There's the pick. Up and in on the layup. 13 points in the game.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Rockets leading by 14. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Three from the inbound, and another three for Houston.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Second personal foul. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Houston.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the three ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
And so he hits both. Rockets leading by 15. Driving the lane, and Ball with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And so it's Houston with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. 52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Launches a three. Drains it from beyond the arc. 19 points in the game.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
For the three. Rebound, Minnesota. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
To the left wing. Three-pointer. And that one is off. From deep three-point territory. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Houston up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Timberwolves shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. The three. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. And for the Rockets. Pass to Dennis. There's the pick. Poked loose. Hits it from three-point range.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for Minnesota, number 3, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. To the paint, 9 feet out, down to 5 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 13.
Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, number 3, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one. Rockets leading by 12. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
1 shot. Number 9.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
just punch the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Sinks the three-pointer.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
It's intercepted. And it's Houston on the break. Fires away from way outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Puts up a deep 3. Headshot off. Rockets leading by 16 to the inside. Fast break, Minnesota. Floats one up, and it's blocked. And he's able to get it back. Misses the jumper. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, got a piece of it.
Houston foul. Number 21. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First one falls for him. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Timberwolves trail by 14. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For your Timberwolves, Clyde, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Rebound, Minnesota.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, as soon as you recognize a size mismatch, you have to attack.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's the screen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Rockets leading by 10. The 10-footer. Rebound, Minnesota. Ball's got his 8th rebound here tonight. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 25 points in the game.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
He rifled that one in from distance.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for 2. Flag.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Houston leading by 8. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Yep, that one goes.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. For 3. The shot, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting it even 50% from the field.
And really trying to work the ball inside here and starting to get results. A lot of that offense coming in the paint here in the second half.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
1 shot.
Houston leading by 3. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Right now, I send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. Pass to Dennis. Pocket 6. Trains the three-pointer. Dennis has got 6 here in this quarter.
He got loose from downtown in the first half. Now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. All going up court. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And that one, good. Rockets leading by 6. To the paint. Minnesota with the rebound.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
1:56 left in the fourth quarter. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. The Timberwolves have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Puts up a deep three. No good there.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Just 5 on the clock. Gonna go that time.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Houston leading by 10.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Houston.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. .50 seconds left in the game. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Six to shoot. He takes it in. No good on the shot.
Disappointing day for him. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
.12 seconds left to play in the final quarter. So we see the Rockets get the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for our player of the game.